The 2026 Southern California housing market is notoriously unforgiving. In Orange County cities like Cypress, high demand and constrained inventory have driven traditional entry-level home prices well out of reach for the median earner, which makes a recent listing known as Space 230 highly unusual. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home offering nearly 1,300 square feet of living space. The interior has been heavily upgraded to current turnkey standards, with 9-foot ceilings, an open floor plan, a custom fireplace, and a completely remodeled kitchen featuring white shaker cabinets and a quartz waterfall peninsula. The asking price is $159,900. To expedite the deal, the seller is currently offering a 1-year home warranty and throwing in a $5,000 credit toward the buyer's closing costs. A completely remodeled 3-bedroom home in a highly rated Orange County school district for under $160,000 mathematically contradicts regional real estate data. The luxury finishes at this price point demand a much closer look at the fine print. Stepping outside Space 230 reveals the context. The property sits at 9080 Bloomfield Avenue, inside Lincoln Center Mobile Estates, a 30-acre all-age mobile home park. Structurally, this is not a site-built house. It is a double-wide manufactured home, specifically a Model 3483A built by Fleetwood in 1999. The primary catch behind the $160,000 price tag is the underlying ownership structure. The buyer is purchasing the physical walls, the roof, and the quartz countertops, but they are not buying a single inch of the dirt beneath it. This separation of house and land acts as a Trojan horse. It offers buyers a beautiful, affordable physical asset, which effectively masks the highly complex, high-stakes economic reality of leasing the ground it sits on. Modern manufactured homes are distant relatives of the 1960s travel trailers that originally defined the concept of the trailer park. Those early units were highly mobile, metallic, and explicitly temporary. Today's asset class is designed to blur the line with traditional suburbia. Units like Space 230 arrive with board and batten siding, composite shingle roofs, and drywall interiors. Once they are anchored to the site, moving them again is prohibitively expensive and rare. To complete the suburban aesthetic, the surrounding 305-unit Lincoln Center community operates as a self-contained neighborhood. Residents access a private pool, a fitness center, basketball courts, and a full kitchen clubhouse. These shared community amenities serve a specific psychological function. They replace the traditional private backyard, successfully attracting families who are willing to trade fee-simple land ownership for immediate access to resort-style living and top-tier school districts. But the land supporting those amenities is heavily monetized. Lincoln Center is managed by a corporate entity historically associated with large-scale investment portfolios, which specialize in mobile home park acquisitions. This chart demonstrates the homeowner's true monthly liability. While the mortgage on the physical house remains a low, stable line, it is intersected by space rent, the mandatory monthly fee paid to the corporate landowner just to keep the house parked. Over a 10-year period, this rent line compounds aggressively. Looking at the shaded area expanding downward on this same chart, we see the real damage. The manufactured housing industry relies on a strict mathematical rule of thumb. For every $10 increase in monthly space rent, the physical mobile home loses approximately $1,000 in resale equity. The corporate model is not designed to generate wealth through selling houses. The profit comes from trapping captive physical assets on leased ground, allowing the landowner to extract perpetual, escalating rent from the homeowner. The listing history of Space 230 shows how the local market absorbs this math. The home originally listed in late 2025 for $182,000. Over the next few months, the price was systematically cut down to $179,000 and eventually to $159,900 to secure a pending buyer. That series of price reductions, combined with the seller absorbing a $5,000 closing cost credit and providing a home warranty, signals a highly cautious market. Buyers are acutely aware of the hidden space rent costs and are negotiating the purchase price downward to offset their future lease liabilities. This dynamic sustains a highly specific real estate niche in Orange County. It creates an environment characterized by frequent homeowner turnover and consistently high margins for the corporate entities that own the land. Space 230 proves that interior upgrades have a strict limit. No matter how much is spent on quartz counters or high ceilings, the underlying corporate land lease economics dictate the true market ceiling of the home. For the 2026 homebuyer in Southern California, properties like this force a difficult compromise. Buyers must choose between immediate access to luxury finishes and good school districts and the long-term financial security of building permanent wealth. Space 230 executes the physical illusion of traditional home ownership perfectly, yet on paper, it operates as a depreciating liability. In the modern housing crisis, the structure provides the shelter, but the dirt beneath the floorboards is the only thing that guarantees your financial future, even if you never get to own it.